Hey there, it's Workbench with Workbench Quagmire. It's day 41 of our Free Code Camp Python certification in 100-ish days. We are working on our build and email simulator, and we got a little over halfway through it. We're already sending emails, so that's pretty cool. Now we need to work on step 27. Let's add a string representation to our email class so we can display brief email summaries. Add a string method to the email class that takes self as a parameter. Within string method, you'll show whether an email has been read or not. Conditional expressions allow you to assign a value based on a condition in a single line. Here's an example. So x is 10, y equals even if x modulo 2 equals 0, else odd. So within the method before use conditional expression to assign the string read to variable status if the email is read and unread. So I'm not quite sure I understood that, but so assign the string read to the variable status. Got that part. And then it's if the email is read and unread if not. Okay. Read. There we go. In the string method, return the email summary in this format. There we go. Step 30. Now you'll create a method to list all the emails in the inbox. This method should handle the case where the inbox is empty and display a numbered list of emails when there are emails present. Add a method called list emails to your inbox class that takes self as a parameter. First, create the if statement to check if the inbox is empty by testing emails list. If empty, print the message your inbox is empty. Add a return statement to exit the method. So define list emails. And say first if self dot emails. Actually, you want this to be length equals 0. Print your inbox is empty. Then add a return. Self emails is empty. If not, self emails. Oh. So basically we're saying if the list doesn't exist. There we go. After the empty inbox check, print the message, your emails. After that, iterate over all emails in a for loop. Inside the loop, print an F string with the iteration index followed by a dot, then a space, and the string representation of email object in this format.
2 hours later.
Oopsie. I keep forgetting that the dunder string method, you don't actually call it explicitly. You just say email or class instance or whatever, and it automatically gives you the value. Step 32, the inbox needs a method to read a specific email. When a user wants to read an email, they'll specify which email number starting with from index 0 they want to see, and the method will display the full email content. Add a method called read email in your inbox. Email. That takes an index parameter. First, check if the inbox is empty and print the message inbox is empty. Step 33. When the inbox is empty, you'll try to access the email at the given index and display it. When it's not empty, remember in the list emails method, you displayed emails numbered from 1, but list indices in Python start 0, so you need to convert to 1-based index to 0 index by subtracting 1. Within the read email method, subtract 1 from the index parameter and store it as a variable called actual index. Actual index. Well, actually, the index is index minus 1. There we go. Step 34, after getting the actual index, create a if statement to check if the actual index is less than 0 or greater than or equal to the length of the self emails. If it is, print the message invalid email number and use a return to exit. Less than 0 or actual index greater than or equal to self linked self dot emails print and return. Step 35, when the email index is valid, access the email at actual index. Call its display full email method to show the email content. So self dot emails actual index dot display full email. Your inbox also needs a way to delete emails. Python's delete keyword can be used to delete an item from a list by their index. Add a method called delete email to your inbox class, like the read email. It should take an index parameter, check for an empty inbox, and print the message your inbox is empty, and use return and exit. So basically, read email, copy, paste. I don't like this. Here we go. Self index. What's it called? Delete email. Yeah, that works. There we go. You should handle the case where the user tries to delete an email using invalid inbox, invalid index, just like you did with read email method. With delete email method, convert to actual less than greater than email links, invalid email numbers. So basically, we copy this chunk of code here and paste it here. And when the inbox is not empty, the email index is valid. Delete email at the given index using the delete keyword and print a confirmation message. So delete dot email dot actual index, and then print email deleted and a new line. Self emails. There we go. Step 39. Now you're ready to add a timestamp to your emails to track when they were sent and received. First, import date time. Oh boy. Step 40, before integrating timestamps into your email system, let's practice working with the date formatting, datetime formatting. The datetime.now function gives us the current date and time, and we can use the string format time method to format it in different ways. Here's how string format time works. So we create a now object, a datetime object called now, and then we call the string format time on it, and then we use, in this case, capital Y, lowercase m, and lowercase d. So it's going to give us the full year, the number of the month, and the number of the day. The format codes like Y year, D month, D day tell string format time what to include, and you can add a separator like a dash between them. At the bottom of the code, create a variable called current time, and assign it to datetime now. And then use the string format time to print the time in hours, minutes, seconds format using the colon as a separator. So print now dot string format time and hour, minute, and second. Now is not defined. They got crafty and changed the name of the variable. There we go. Great. Now it's time you practice date time formatting. Remove the current time variable and print the statement from the bottom of the code. We'll integrate timestamps in the email class in the next step. Step 42. Now let's add timestamps to our emails. In the email class, init method, create a timestamp attribute and assign the current time to it automatically. Set a timestamp for when the email was created. This helps in tracking. So self timestamp equals date time now. There we go. Now let's show the the timestamp when displaying full email. So print below the subject line, print the received timestamp using string format time. To format it as year, month, and we will just copy all this. Use the following format: received date. So format received and then we'll use the self dot timestamp dot string format time, and then our little bit here, which we're gonna have to put that in double quotes. There we go. Now let's also show timestamps in the email listing. Update the string method in the email class to include the timestamp after the subject. Modify the return statement to include the timestamp formatted as this at the end. So string self time expecting something. Oh, what on earth? Self that time stack anytime. Well. What do we have here? Oh. There we go. An extra parenthesis. Users should get confirmation when they successfully send an email. Let's improve the user experience by adding feedback to the send email method. Da-da-da-da.
2 hours later.
Okay, so it's self.name, which makes sense, and receiver.name, which apparently I didn't copy something correctly. I don't know. Carry on. 46. Users should be able to check their inbox, read emails, and delete emails directly through their user object. For checking the inbox, add a method called check_inbox to the user class. This method should print a personalized header with the user's name and then display all their emails. Step 47, after reading and deleting emails, add 2 methods to your user class, read email and delete email. Both should take an index parameter and call the corresponding method on self inbox. There we go. Step 48. Now you'll create the main function that demonstrates your email simulator. Create main function. So define main. And inside it, using the user class, create 2 users, Tori. Tori equals user Tori. And Rami, not sure how they pronounce that. Before sending the emails, add the standard Python idiom if name equals main followed by main. So if under name equals under main did that. Okay, step 50. We're in the home stretch. Just this one and one more. Use the send email method to have Tori so the user sends email, right? This is very confusing. User send email. So Tori dot send email to the Rami user object. With the subject, hello. Hello, Bob. We're going to do that. Nope. Okay. Then have Rami send email to Tori. The subject regarding hello. And the message, hi, Tori, hope you are fine. Now you'll demonstrate the inbox functionality. Rami will check his inbox, read the first email and delete the second email, and then check his inbox again to see the changes. So, Rami, not check inbox. And you can see that Rami's inbox as one email. So, Rami dot read email 1. Rami delete email 1. And Rami check inbox again. And Rami's inbox is empty. So there's his inbox. We read our inbox. We deleted our email, and our inbox is empty. Let's check our code. And we are done. So that's it for our build an email simulator. Tomorrow we will go over the review stuff, and I'll do some terminal stuff maybe. And we'll get ready for the review. And then next week, see what we'll kick off next week with. Oh, next week we start with the build a budget app. You should have a category class that accepts a name as an argument. So here we go. All right. So this looks like we got kind of 4 steps. An example of some usage. The output, 5 steps. Ooh, gotta do some fancy printing, it looks like there. No, open the browser console with F12 to see more verbose output of the tests. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that'll be next week. In the meantime, tomorrow we will handle the review, class review. All right. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you then.